Hello, my name is Jillian Dudley, and today I'm going to be talking about the Second Amendment of the Bill of Rights of the U.S. Constitution. The Bill of Rights are the first 10 amendments to the U.S. Constitution. They were authored by James Madison, and they were added during the presidency of George Washington. The Bill of Rights allowed for protection of our individual freedoms, something that the Anti-Federalists had pointed out was missing from the Constitution originally. The Second Amendment reads, "A well-regulated militia, being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed." This particular amendment has been highly controversial over the years, and I would say in recent years even more so, as there has been an argument over to what extent does a citizen have to own a gun and to use a gun if they seem fit to defend themselves. There have been many Supreme Court cases over the years dealing with the Second Amendment. One in particular was in 1876, United States versus Cruikshank. It was Easter Sunday, April 13th of 1873, and a group of African American Republican freedmen were gathered at Colfax, Louisiana courthouse, armed with guns, ready to protect it from a pending Democratic takeover. They were attacked by white militia, and it is estimated about 250 of them were killed. The men were charged with violating the freedmen's right to lawfully assemble, to vote, and to bear arms. The case would eventually go to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court overturned this decision, citing that First Amendment right to assembly was not intended to limit the powers of the state governments in respect to their own citizens. And not only that, the Second Amendment has no effect other than to restrict the powers of the national government. Of course, over time, this would change with other Supreme Court decisions. A landmark change was in 2008, District of Columbia versus Heller. It was an important Supreme Court decision because it was a game changer, as they decided that the Supreme Court protects an individual's right to use a gun to protect themselves in the home and not connected to military use. From that decision, there has been new laws that have stemmed, such as the Stand Your Ground laws, where an individual has a right to protect themselves using armed force if they believe that their lives are in danger. This has caused controversy in recent years. In the cases of the shooting of Trayvon Martin in Florida, the shooting of Jordan Davis, also in Florida. Most recently, there was the case of the ex-cop who was shot another man for texting in a movie theater. There has also been controversy as over who should be able to have access to these guns. After the tragedies of the 2012 shooting at the Aurora movie theater and the Sandy Hook Elementary shooting, also in 2012. Most recently, a 9-year-old girl accidentally shot her instructor when she was using an Uzi at a gun range. All of these stories have been very prevalent in the media and have sent a push for stricter gun laws. Although statistically, gun violence is not increasing, though still there are 81,300 non-fatal injuries and 31,672 deaths every year involving guns. The interpretation of the Second Amendment has evolved over the years to adjust with the changing times, and I predict that it will continue to do so. Thank you.